Hello everyone, Clint Seeley here. Another short tutorial for you. This is, I believe, the third video in my series of selecting a nice image using the Google image search, vectorizing and optimizing that image in Inkscape. And now we're to the point where we want to actually import that vector file into Bernina's Embroidery Software Plus or Design Plus version 6 software. So at your desktop you should have a shortcut button right here for the Bernina software. Go ahead and double click on that and the software will load. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring that owl image, the one that we colorized, the one that we exported, we saved as an EMF, an enhanced meta file. Bernina Embroidery Software 6 will import that version of a vector file and we can auto-digitize it. It's going to be really cool. So here we go. Designer Plus is loaded. Designer Plus by default will load to your embroidery canvas, which is this middle tab. You see how that's highlighted? We want to hit the art canvas because of course we're going to start off with a vector image. Then we're going to digitize it. So we have a lot of tools here. Don't let that discourage you. Like I said before, we're only going to cover those that are required, and we're going to cover them one at a time, and I'll try to do my best to boil this down to as simple process as possible. Now, looking at the embroidery canvas, we have a button up here, and as we hover over it, you notice it says Load Picture. That's what we're going to do. We're going to click that. We're going to load the picture. Then you can... Now, my dialog box is opening up to a default place because I've been working out of this Digitizing Projects V6 folder. It knows to go there to look for my images. Yours might open up to like My Documents or something like that, so you can use the navigation here to the left to find where your folder is that the owl image is located. Mine is at the desktop, and then I created a folder called Digitizing Projects V6. And then here's my EMF. I'm going to double click that. And then you'll see we have a little pointer. Now this pointer is basically the placement icon. I'll hover over the middle and then I'm going to hit the enter on the keyboard. Press that button, enter. And boom, there is our owl image. Awesome. Now you can look up here to this little box right here, and this is going to tell you the dimensions of the graphic. This owl is placed in the document at 1.8 inches wide. That's a little smaller than I want. So we're going to drag right here. We're going to drag and make this owl image bigger, and you'll see the numbers change in this box. So watch. I'm going to go up to 3 inches. So we'll hover over and we'll drag until we get up to 3 inches or right at 3 inches. Then let it go, and boom, there you go. Now what we want to do next is we need to again break apart the image. If you remember back to Inkscape, we had to break apart the image so we could edit the objects individually. Well, when we imported this owl, it grouped all of the objects together. If you hit the little plus, you can see all of the objects, but they're grouped together. So we're going to right click and we're going to hit the ungroup. We'll hit ungroup, and it should have ungrouped everything to where they can be selected individually. See, there's a wing. There's a wing. Everything can be selected individually. Now I'm going to zoom in on the owl, and I did that. If you have a little rotating wheel on your mouse that's between your two buttons, just click it, roll it forward 1 or 2 clicks, and your bird should get big like this to where you can see it really well. Now, one of the things that I know ahead of time is that these little white spots in the eyeballs are a little too small to come out really clean when embroidered, so I'm going to click on those individually, and I'm going to drag those and make them a little bit bigger so they show up nice and good when I auto digitize. Okay, that should be the only other thing that we have to do. Now that I've done that, I'm going to select by clicking on the background and dragging. You see that little box? That'll select all of the elements in the bird. Either do it that way or you can use a shortcut key. But I'm going to select everything, and you'll see everything selected here, all of the elements. Then we go to the left, right here. If we hover over this one, see it says Convert to Embroidery? Let's click that one. The software is going to do its magic. Let's see.